Indecisiveness is a form of self-betrayal. Watch this video to find out more.
Yeah. I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Guys, if you haven't attended a Genius Days, definitely check out this one. It's going to be epic. It's going to be about reality hopping and quantum jumping. Join us on September 26th at 7:30 a.m. PST. The link will be posted in the Telegram group, so go and join that ASAP. Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Sumit Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Guys, there is a flood here, okay? It's flooding, so I gotta be indoors and really go inwards today. Same thing happened yesterday. All right, let me just show you this cool thing. I've been channeling Kamadeva, which is the Hindu god of love. Check it out. Pure gold. It's really cool. When I look at this Sri Yantra, I just tap into some different kind of energy. Maybe you felt that as soon as you saw this. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Anyway, the point is, I'm here to talk to you about self-betrayal. Have you ever betrayed yourself? Indecisiveness does this, specifically not following your intuition, not following your higher self. You know that you've got to go on a particular path. Your authentic self wants you to go in a particular way, and you sabotage yourself, you betray yourself. You do it to appease others, you do it to fit in, you do it so others like you, and you end up feeling worse about yourself. Because that's truly not you. And the people on this planet that I know are successful are very fast decision makers. They're decision makers because they follow their gut instinct as well. They're not just making decisions from their mind, but they're making decisions from their heart and their mind together. There is an alignment factor there. When you're making a decision, you've got to lean into the fact that are you using both your heart and your mind to make that decision? And to be indecisive means that you are repressing a lot of your true, pure, intentional feelings. And as you're keeping them and holding them inside, guess what? That's not good for your mental health. Decision making and moving forward and taking action and being a doer, not just a talker, is actually very, very good for your mental health. Okay, it's very good for your mental health. In fact, if someone came to me and said, oh, I struggle from anxiety, I struggle from depression, I struggle from this and this, if I could write a prescription for willpower and taking action, and I could just give them a piece of paper like, hey, here you go. Do this. It's difficult to do this. That's the problem. It's difficult to take action when you're depressed. It's difficult to suddenly get willpower when you have anxiety, right? But this is the true fundamental rules of if you can bypass that little bit of resistance, that hesitation, and you can make decisions from a pure place, you're further along on your healing journey than a lot of people who are stuck in that purgatory phase of not being able to truly align to their own values and what they're good at and what they know they should be doing and must be doing. Not because they have to, but because they choose to. It's a self-reliance. Because that decision-making is going to move you further into trusting yourself, into being a decisive individual. And as you're a decisive individual, you're going to move forward into the world, not go more inward into your own internal world. Going inwards is important to go outwards and change the external world. That is very true. But you also need that external push to go inwards. It works both ways. You can't just be going inwards, you can't just be going outwards. What are some of the ways that we betray ourselves? Hiding who we truly are in order for us to fit in to society or a group. Another form of self-betrayal. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want people to think bad about you. So you don't voice your opinions. You keep them inside of you. You repress your true feelings. You're scared of other people's opinion of you, so you stay in a similar condition. You stay in a job that you hate. You stay in a relationship that you hate. You stay in a life that you hate, just because someone else told you and you're scared about their opinions about you. So you do it just to appease them. You do it because you're a people pleaser. And the fact is, that might work in the short term. In the long term, it's going to eat you up. Trust me on this. You're going to have to follow your heart and your mind together. And when you can do that, you're going to bypass that self-betrayal, and you're actually going to honor yourself and love yourself and accept yourself and have self-compassion. Because that's what you truly need at this moment, is self-compassion. You need to back yourself. You need to be like, yes, I can do it. I actually am good enough. I can move forward with this impetus and this energy, this momentum. When you're in the flow state, you're making more decisions. And these micro decisions are creating macro decisions. It's like micro flow creates macro flow. So start to understand that even if you can do one small thing today that gets you closer towards your GPS, your internal GPS, that is closer towards you feeling good and performing better, do that. Do it despite what others tell you. Do it despite what society expects of you. Do it despite what others are trying to make you. There's a version that society wants you to be. If you keep being that version, you're going to be a smaller, a muted, a diluted, a distorted reflection of yourself. Not even yourself. You're going to have so much persona fatigue that you will crumble. However, the other side, when you know who you truly are, and you rest on that potential, and you understand that you can rise from that space of true honesty and acceptance, that is when you can start to transcend and start to grow and start to expand, and you have this halo effect around you. Only then can you start to get into a better headspace. Why? Because you trust yourself. You trust the decisions you're making. Your intuition is on point. So start with the small decisions. Stop betraying yourself and start trusting yourself again. Because only with that self-trust, you won't go back on yourself. You won't betray yourself. You won't stab your own back just to appease somebody else or to make somebody like you. But instead, you're gonna have a strong character. That's what we need to tap in. Have an incredible day. May the flow be with you. And stay legendary. Let's get it.